Young men who are through to the final of the K-2 1000 kayaking are Grant Kenny and his partner Barry Kelly. And I think we all know by now that Grant Kenny is closely linked with the lovely Lisa Curry, one of our swimmers. Lisa was up at Lake Casitas this morning to see Grant go through to the final of the K-2 1000, and afterwards our commentator Doug Donahue caught up with the happy couple.
Well, Grant Kenny and Lisa Curry, nice to talk to you again this morning. It's not quite over the finals yet. We're still heading up to the finals after the semis this morning. But Lisa, what did you think of Grant's effort today? I
thought he and Barry went excellently this morning. I was watching it up on the TV here. You can see it better from the TV. And Barry and Grant got the most coverage out of the whole of their race, which I think is really, really special. And I think they've got a really good show for Saturday.
And do you think he's improved since you've arrived, since the swimming's over?
Well, I think he's a lot more relaxed and a lot more at ease emotionally, which is very important in competition. And if you feel happy within yourself, and if you're not, really worried about the competition, and you've got something else to take your mind off the pressures of competition, sometimes it's good to have someone there. And I think by coming up here, he feels a lot more at ease, I think. And I know when I was swimming, when he came to the final of my medley, when I really needed him there just to give me that little bit of extra thing to drive for. It's really hard to explain, but when they're there to push you along that little bit extra, it really does help.
Well, Grant, you've got Dad here and Mum's here and Lisa's here. You've got the world with you.
That's right, yeah. It is a really good feeling. I'm used to competing all over the world without anyone really there. Dad's been manager of the team for a couple of years now, and it's good to have your dad there, but the more people there, the better, and it certainly has been great to have Lisa up here. And it was a bit of a shame that we were so far apart. Through most of the competition, I only got a chance to watch Lisa swim once from the pool. I watched the rest on TV, of course, but it's just not the same. It's much better to be there and to feel a part of it and to, give a little bit of encouragement. And at the same time, I'm glad Lisa's here now, and I feel better. You feel more relaxed. It's we've been away on tour now for 2 months, and that's a long time to be living with the same group of people in the same rooms the whole time, and away from the people that you really miss.
Now, Lisa, tell me, what happens after all this? We all know that you and Grant are the closest of friends. I see you've got another ring there. Is that something special?
Well, it's on my other hand, if you want to have a look at it. These are rings that we got. Well, we weren't given them. Grant bought them for me and for himself. They're special Olympic rings that we ordered through them, and just a memento of the Olympics, which is something really special, and I think we can keep the rest of our lives and maybe one day give our grandchildren.
What a great... You mean your grandchildren?
Mine, I don't know who that is.
Well, what about, we're going on, of course, after all this, I'm sure that Grant's not going to think of giving up the work he's doing, and must say after here, well, let's go and chase the South Korea, Seoul, in '88. Do you think you'll be there in the same cheering capacity or a different capacity?
I'm not really sure. I'd like to be there in some capacity, whether it's I might be with you or with a Masseur team, or I don't know, I'll get there somehow.
Well, you're welcome to be with me at any time.
I don't know. I've thought about keeping on swimming, and I've thought about giving kayaking a go, but after seeing some of the
ladies,
the girl kayakers around here, I don't think I will.
Well, I'm not particularly clever about these things, but I think if Grant Kenny plays his cards right, he could do all right there. And also, if he wins a silver or gold medal, I think it won't be too long before he drills a hole in the middle and slips it fourth finger left hand for Lisa Curry. We'll have more track and field action after this break.